In 2020, like many industries, the film industry also got affected due to the outbreak of the coronavirus, as the production of various films got stalled, and since the movie theaters were closed in the lockdown, the release of the films got delayed or the studios released them on the various OTT platforms. But now with the safety procedures, the shooting of the films are resuming and the movie theaters will be opening shortly as well. In this video, we are going to discuss the films that got affected because of this pandemic but will be releasing soon. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to receive updates on the various new topics and the movie lists. A Quiet Place Part 2 is a horror film directed by John Krasinski and is a sequel to his film A Quiet Place, which released in 2018. The film was about a family living in a post-apocalyptic world where some blind extraterrestrial creatures with an acute sense of hearing attack the humans. The second part will focus on how the family survives further. The part 2 was supposed to be released in March 2020 and the producers spent 60% of the promotions budget at that time only. But with the coronavirus epidemic, the release got delayed and some news came that the film might release on an OTT platform. But director John Krasinski wanted the audience to watch the film on big screens with a wholesome cinematic experience. Later, Paramount Pictures decided to have a theatrical release only and shifted the release date to 23rd April 2021. A Quiet Place Part 2 will be a film with thrills and suspense, and we also look forward to the performance by Emily Blunt. She was great in the first part and should have been nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah, I think so.
No Time to Die is the 25th film of the Bond franchise. The film stars Daniel Craig as James Bond along with a big star cast. The film is made on a budget of $250 million and is the most expensive Bond film ever produced. The film was originally scheduled for a November 2019 release, but due to some creative differences, director Danny Boyle left the film production and the producers changed the release date to April 2020. Then with the COVID pandemic, the film got postponed again. The studios knew that for a commercial success of the film, they need cinemas all over the world. And the Universal Pictures decided to release the film in November 2020. No Time to Die will be a film with great action sequences, and the most anticipating aspect of the film is Daniel Craig's last appearance as James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Wonder Woman 1984 is a film based on a DC Comics book character Wonder Woman and is a sequel to a 2017 film Wonder Woman. The film is directed by Patty Jenkins and as the title suggested, it is set in 1984. Gal Gadot reprises her role as Wonder Woman from the first part. The film was scheduled for a release in June 2020, but due to the pandemic not getting over, the producers postponed the release date twice, resulting in big financial losses. But now Warner Brothers Pictures has decided to release the film in October 2020. The budget of the film is $175 million, and if it will get an extensive release, the film will recover its production cost and will be one of the biggest hits of 2020. Gal Gadot as the lead will be stunning to watch, and Kristen Wiig will be a surprise as antagonist Cheetah.
Let's make this happen.
Top Gun Maverick is a sequel to the 1986 classic Top Gun. After more than 30 years, Tom Cruise will reprise the role of Maverick from the original. In July 2019, the first trailer of the film was launched and the release date was announced as June 2020. But due to the pandemic, the film was rescheduled to December 2020. Then arose some scheduling conflicts with Tom Cruise, and now the date is finalized to July 2021 by Paramount Pictures. The budget of the film has come up to now $152 million. One unique trivia about the film is that Tom Cruise wanted real aircrafts to be used instead of the CGIs. So Tom Cruise, as known for performing his stunts, will be seen flying real aircraft, and that will be the most anticipating aspect of this film.
I feel the need for speed.
Tenet is an espionage thriller written and directed by Christopher Nolan. Time is one of the important aspects of Christopher Nolan films, and so will be the case with Tenet as well. The trailer of the film gave some details like plot of the film could be the survival of the world with the help of time inversion. The film stars John David Washington and Robert Pattinson with other impressive supporting casts. The original release of the film was 17th July 2020. The film got heavily affected due to the pandemic as release dates of the film were postponed various times, and each postponement was costing around $200,000. There were some reports that the film could be released on HBO Max, but Warner Brothers Pictures put an end to those speculations. With the budget of $225 million, Tenet needed a big theatrical release worldwide to be a big hit. So the producers have decided to release the film internationally on 3rd September 2020. Being a Christopher Nolan film, we are looking forward to the thriller aspect and the storyline of the film. Few other big budget films that got affected by this pandemic are Black Widow, Mulan, Jungle Cruise, Free Guy, F9 and many more. Apart from these big budget films, there is also a film called The French Dispatch, whose release got delayed. Though it is not a big budget film, so economically it didn't get affected much. But since it is a Wes Anderson film, the hype for it was much for the cinema enthusiasts. We are hoping that now the finalized dates are not pushed furthermore. Also, the situation gets better so that we can enjoy these films with a great cinematic experience. Meanwhile, keep enjoying movies at your computers or mobiles and stay safe.